How you guys doing today? This Rollins 9mm here. We got the little LCP2 today. I'm gonna show you guys how to make your old 7-round magazine work in that too today. Let's take a little look at it. Here we go. I'm sure you guys seen plenty of other videos. That is the RUGER ammo. I think it's called ARP. There's a little RUGER LCP2. I'm sure you guys seen plenty of other videos already at it. Nice little look at it. Painted my sight orange on the front there so we can get on target real good. Put a little white paint on it. Then put the orange fluorescent on it. Some old Walmart paint. Now look at this here, guys. This is the 7-rounder. Show it to you. You guys are familiar with that, with your old LCP. They say it won't work in it. I'm going to show you how to make it work. See that? Clicks right in. Won't lock back. But it's in there. Here's some snap caps. Put a couple of them in there. Show you, she'll load right up. And she'll fire that way because I've tried it already. The only difference between this and your other LCP to make that work is this little piece right here. I took it apart and I looked at it. This is all solid. Just take some sandpaper or file and file this bottom piece right here down until, or your Dremel, I use a Dremel myself, until you get it to where it locks right in. And once you do that, you're good to go. And it does still work in your other one. After you do that, it doesn't take that much. You don't need a lot off of there to take that much to fit the gun. That's all I'll say about that. I did have a couple little issues with this. If you notice, you'll see that's all polished up there. See if we can get this apart and show you something. I'll show you guys what was happening. It was fine. The gun works fine. I had no problems till I started rapid firing the gun. Then I started having issues. It wasn't liking rapid fire until this was done. I had to polish here on the back of here. That'll make your round, slide a lot easier because it's polished nice and smooth. Then get this out of here. Polish feed ramp all up so it would feed better all around there. Make that, because that wears out anyways. Looks like crap when it wears out. And I even polish back in here, because that's where the back of your casing from your bullet slides in there to make it smoother. Now everybody else, so far on YouTube saying, oh, gun works good, ain't no malfunctions out of it. Well, they're probably right. I didn't either, as long as I was firing it regularly. And if you look at this new follower they put in this, give it a little snap there. Look at how high that pops up. Okay, your old one stays nice and flat. You can rapid fire this one. It'll feed every time. I do have another magazine. I bought 2 of them, by the way, so we don't get that confused. You push it down, you see it'll go flat. I'll show you what was happening when you're rapid firing. It would get hung up. You would go load the round, and it would stop, like right there. Now these snap caps, they load okay. But we are going to use a live round, because I'm going to show you this. It doesn't like feeding that last round, and I don't care what ammunition you use, It'll want to hang up right there. Every time. That's the first time after you get all that polished, it'll load your rounds like that. But with everything out of the box, it will get hung up. You can try it yourself. Try loading it real slow. It'll hang the slide up every time. I would get the rapid fire and it boop, hang up. Right at the last round. I'd use the stock magazine from the old LCP. Boom, 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 boom. Go every time. You just hang up on that one. But I got this as a Christmas present. My wife bought this for me. I made a video on the custom, which I really loved that custom. Never, ever had a problem out of custom. You know, they did a lot of upgrades on this. And most of you guys know all the upgrades they did on it. They did that nice texture. Made this part here wider here on the back strap and everything. And it really feels good in your hand. As far as I'm saying, they made this easier. The strength of this, I put them both side by side and pull them. They both feel the same to me. I can't feel no difference in it being easier to pull than the other one. I think the only reason they're saying it's easier to pull, it's got more serrations here. And they're not real aggressive serrations. They're better than what they had before, but they are still will slide right out of your fingers if you don't put a real good grip on it. There's no doubt about that. The trigger, you know, I like it compared to the other one. I like the single action. I like that right there, that little bit of take up. And boom, nice snap right there. Resets. Audible reset right there on the first click. Boom, ready to go again. That's sweet. Serrations on the front for press check if you need it. I never press check because you put your, it won't show if I put a snap cap in there, but they got a nice port right there that you can see your ammunition when it's loaded into the chamber. No problem. It's a real sweet little gun, you know. I'd recommend it to anybody. I'm carrying the Ruger ARPs. I'm sure ARPs are making these for Ruger. These are nice defense round for that gun. I've been carrying it here in the winter. I'm not afraid to carry a 380 in the winter. Not with this ammunition. It'll penetrate right where it needs to go. A lot of people are, 380 ain't good enough, you know. Let me see you stand in front of one and somebody pull the trigger. See if it's any good, you know. We know better than that. You're not standing in front of it. So for you 380 haters, you know, this ain't a video for you. You know, don't watch it. Don't leave me bad comments just because you don't like Ruger or 380 pistols at all. I like them, you don't, so it don't really matter. You know, nice little pocket gun like this you can carry around. Me, I like carrying mine inside the pants or outside the pants. It doesn't matter. Don't carry it in the pocket very often. Now, unless sometimes I will. I'll put one on my side and one in my pocket to for the heck of it, because I can. That's the reason I do that. There's not a whole lot to say about this gun, guys. You know, except for the nice updates on their sights. They raised them up. Of course, you know, the custom had nice sights too. They should just put the custom sights on this. I'm going to say that to Ruger. You know, start raising them. You know, I had the custom. I carried it a couple years. Never had the sights get hung up on the pocket holster. Any way I carried it get hung up on anything. So, and I have no idea the reason why they did that. It's okay. It's, you know, I can shoot it real good at 7 yards. I've heard some people complaining they can't get good accuracy out of it. Now they need to practice a little more. I'll show you my target here on my phone. I hope it shows up. There's my 7-yard target right there. And just, I blew the center right out of it. Once I got it dialed in, seeing where it was hitting at and everything. And had a couple I jerked towards the bottom. And the one up top, I was trying to hit the line right in between 7 and 8. It went a little left, playing around there, but once I got it down in, you could see it. Once I got used to the trigger and everything, blew the center right out of there, no problem. Just a little bit of ammo and a little bit of practice. 21 feet, no problem. Nice gun. I'd recommend it to anybody, you know, that likes a small gun to carry. Me, I like a small gun. You know, you can carry it on you. You'll forget about it. Like lugging your pants down and all that stuff. I do carry other guns. I carried a Glock 43, carried a Glock 19, RUGER SR9C, another good gun, 1911. But sometimes I don't feel like carrying none of them, so I'll carry this. Something's better than nothing, you know. And I believe in this ammo here. I don't believe I'll have to worry about really light ammo. When you put it in the gun, and it ain't even like extra weight you're putting in there, it's so light. You know, I really don't have that much more to say about it, guys. You know, these the mags, just like Ruger always is, they're expensive on their magazines. Every time they make a gun, they only give you one with this. You don't have to buy another one. I'm going to let you know now, you can get them from anywhere from $25 to $30-some. You know, just all depends on where you buy them at. And you guys that have the LCP with the extended mag, like I told you, sand that back plate down. You don't even have to take it off. Just sand it down, cross through there with the file till she gets ready. Gets in there, clicks in real nice. She's not coming out. Still drops free good, and you're good to go. Alright guys, I'm going to cut it short here. Tired of rambling on. You guys have a good one. And subscribe and like, please. I appreciate it from all of you people. Thank you.